Good evening and welcome to Megan and Ryan's Power Hour. It is Monday evening.
What's up?
So energetic.
I'm tired tonight.
You're tired every night.
No, well, shut up.
I don't think tonight's got anything different to do with any other night.
I would say it's because I'm 32 weeks pregnant, but no.
No, that ain't it.
I'm just tired.
Again, welcome into Megan and Ryan's Power Hour. As most of you know, we bring this show to you every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, and it's all about helping you start your online business, or maybe you're already started with your online business. You're just maybe having some struggles. So what you guys can do is actually ask your questions here this evening. Drop them in the comments. We are actually broadcasting live on Facebook, several different locations on Facebook, our YouTube channel, and as well as TikTok. So again, welcome in everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever throughout the night, go ahead and drop them in the comments. If you're watching us live, make sure you drop us a hashtag live. If you happen to be watching this on the replay over on Facebook or YouTube, make sure that you drop us a hashtag replay. And again, if you have questions during the replay, if you're watching it, go ahead and drop those in the comments because we do go back and check those out. So again, it is Mindset Monday. We are here to help you guys with your business. We talk a lot about mindset and what's going on. But as you guys have questions, again, we will field those questions. So get to it. Let us know if you're joining us live, where you're joining in from. For us, it's been a busy evening, as most weeknight evenings are. We've been to soccer practices, soccer scrimmages, meetings, dinners, homework, all kinds of stuff. So, one of the big questions that we get a lot of the time is, how do I start this when I have a full schedule? And, we're parents.
Mm-hmm.
we got three, one on the way, and we have school, we have homework, we have soccer games, practices, meetings, all kinds of different stuff that we attend, but we still make it work within our business. Part of the reason why we do our business and our affiliate marketing business is because the fact it does allow us to be able to make it to these things. I do remember just a few short years ago, whenever I was still working a 9 to 5, I would miss a lot of events, whether it is, putting the kids to bed. For those of you out there that work full-time jobs and maybe your schedules don't work with your family schedule, maybe you're missing putting the kids to bed. For me, that was a huge thing, and I didn't really care for that a whole lot. That was time that I knew that I would never get back, right?
Oh, stressful for me too.
It was stressful. Stressful for both of us. Yeah, exactly.
I don't handle anxiety well.
No, you do not.
No.
You do. Yeah.
I don't handle anxiety well. I don't. Ryan is the yin to my yang. That's for damn sure. And he, him being gone and having that, and then he brought his own anxieties, brought them home. It was just.
Yeah, Megan's one of Megan's favorite things to say was she loved me. She didn't always like me. Because it's true, and for those of you guys out there that are working full-time jobs and working a 9 to 5, and you're in that rat race, and you're struggling with life, how many of you out there just feel completely stressed and emotionally drained from dealing with things of a 9 to 5? And if you feel that way, drop me a 1 in the comments, because I'd love to see those out there that feel the exact same way.
And it's not just the 9 to 5 shit, 9 to 5 rat race, that's stressful elsewhere. It was, you're busting your ass for a job that you're not gonna excel in, like you're not gonna move up in.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get anything, and then you're stressing about paying bills from here to here to here to here, and then those unexpected things come up, like we just had transmission go out in a friggin' truck. That was fun. But we're not stressed about it. We've made $4,000 in 2 days.
Yeah.
That covers the transmission plus extra.
Yeah.
So it's like, now we're having fun. We have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
We get to be extremely involved with our children's lives, sometimes too much, and I'm like, go the hell away. But anyhow, I digress. But it just brings a whole nother aspect to life. And if you have a 9 to 5 and you absolutely love it, you're just wanting to add some extra income, that's great. That's what you can do with this too.
Yeah.
So there's just so many different aspects and things that having an online business can do for you, whether or not you hate it, your job, where you're at, your current situation, or you absolutely love it and you're just looking for something different or something challenging to do, like a hobby.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. We it's again, it doesn't, like Megan said, it doesn't have to be just somebody that hates their 9 to 5. I
Oh,
get it. There's a lot of other reasons to do what we do. And so I've got a question here from James Dune, I guess it is. Hey man, can we do this in Australia? Definitely.
oh yeah,
Definitely.
worldwide.
Worldwide, people can do exactly what it is that we're doing. You just have to take the time and the energy to learn the skills to do what we do. And as long as you're willing to do that and put in a little effort, man, the sky truly is the limit. It's absolutely amazing the potential. Like Megan said, just the last couple of days, we brought in over $4,000 in income with our online business. And guys, to be honest, full transparency here, when we first got started, our goal was to make $2,000 a month.
Just
A
to
month.
replace what he lost because he had
Yeah.
lost his job.
Yeah.
But
And when we first got started with this, and people were talking about all this, the ability to make all this type of income. How many of you out there have been watching videos of people say, "Hey, I'm making $50,000 a month. Hey, I'm making $30,000 a month. Hey, I made $100,000 a month." And how many of you drop me a 2 in the comments if you feel like, well, shoot, that's way too good to be true. That cannot be factual. How are these? There's no way that these people are doing this. And I felt the exact same way when I saw those videos. Just a couple of years ago, before we got started with this, before I lost my job, I was watching people do the exact same thing. I was watching videos on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube of people doing these short videos and talking about the lifestyle that they were living and, these massive, massive incomes that they were making. I'm thinking, how in the hell can these people be doing this? And again, sounds too good to be true. So therefore it must be, right? It's just one of those things where you just dismiss it because it's not something that we're familiar with. We don't understand it, so therefore we think, all right, this is not legit. Just because of the fact that this person is not going to work every single day, busting their butt for somebody else for, a 9 to 5 or, even a 6 to 6. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that are working, long hours. Just because people aren't doing that doesn't mean it's not real. And, the thing is, times have changed. Times have changed a bunch over the last couple of years. The pandemic that we all suffered through and have made it through has shown us a lot of different things. There are other ways to make money. It doesn't just have to be go to a secure job, work your life away and save up for retirement, then hopefully you can enjoy some retirement. It doesn't have to be that way. And it took me a little while to understand that because for 40 years I'd only learned one thing. I'd only learned one way of being able to make money, and that was to trade my time for money. And it took a huge mindset shift for me to understand that there was other ways. Now, once I understood that, did it just like boom happen? No, it still took time, and it's still there's still times to this day. I still have moments where Megan has to kind of rope me in a little bit because maybe I don't see the days that I want to see. Maybe yeah, we just made $4,000 in a couple of days. It's awesome. You know, we've had those 30K months. We've had 20K months. Those numbers that I was just talking about when 2 years ago I was like, that can't happen. There's no way. There's no way you're going to make that kind of money doing things online. And we have actually had those milestones. We've hit those things. And now I know that they're absolutely true. Shoot, we've got our eyes set on 100K months now, and it's all possible just by learning these skills. But it took me a little while, even after I understood how people were doing it, that it isn't an instant gratification thing. So many of us, and myself included, all right, you get into this and we're thinking, all right, next week I'm going to be raking it in, or maybe even next couple of weeks I'm going to be raking it in. And you have to understand that what we do today is not directly tied to our income or our results. Okay. So just because I put in 8 hours of work today doesn't mean I'm going to see pay for that tomorrow or even next week sometimes. Sometimes the work that we do today, it takes, weeks or even a couple of months for you to start to see the results of that. And we're just, as a society, we're not used to seeing that.
They're getting several questions on TikTok as to what do we do?
Okay.
And then, but I want to address something real fast. There was someone that made a comment on TikTok and said, show me a check stub for 70K or, and I'll quit and work for you. That's not the point of this.
Nope.
We're not hiring people. And first of all, I'm not showing a check stub. I mean, I can show you proof. I just don't want to because it's none of your damn business.
Well,
I'm just being honest. It's not. You don't go up to a CEO of a company and go, prove to me that you're making six figures, and then I'll work for you. That's just not what you do.
Our proof is right here.
We've got the awards.
Our proof is here. Our proof is in our posts and things like that. What I want to say to that is, it doesn't do any good. I could sit here and post, and as a matter of fact, I have. If you go look at my Facebook profile, I show deposits getting put into our accounts and stuff like that. But that doesn't matter. It has no bearing on whether or not you will do that. Okay, these are our results, and we work damn hard to get those results. That doesn't mean that everybody else is going to do those exact same things to get those results. So it doesn't really matter. We've got the proof. The proof's everywhere. Again, if you want to see proof, hop over to my Facebook page, hop over to our Facebook group. We post stuff on there all the time. I post stuff, deposits that we get for our business, the wins that we make. And hey, by the way, I do want to give a shout out. I think David McCarty's here with us. I think he got his first 2 high ticket commissions also within this last week. So again, somebody that, getting started and made $4,000. One of our students, one of our Wealth Warrior students. So a huge shout out to David McCarty. Congratulations. This is somebody that, again, was on the outside trying to figure out how does all this stuff work, came in and joined us as one of our Wealth Warrior students, and now he's seeing those results. And, we talk about our students all the time. Our goal for our students is to come in and go from 0 to 10K in commissions within 90 days. And a lot of our students are hitting those marks. And the reason why they're hitting those marks is because, one, they're open-minded enough to say, hey, I want to learn how to do this. And that's the first step to saying, hey, this is something I want to do, and I want to learn how to do this. Second step is they've invested in themselves to learn the skills. And that's all we ask as a coach, as a Wealth Warrior team, is that you invest in the resources that we have utilized and that all of our students have utilized to be successful. So they're willing to do that. And then they're also willing to put the work and the effort into it. Because trust me, I have seen plenty of people to try to get into, affiliate marketing or into the online space. And they will spend tons of money on, courses, mentors, and what they think they're doing is they're thinking they're buying some sort of get rich quick system.
Doesn't exist, guys.
And Megan's exactly right. That doesn't exist. Get rich quick does not exist. Yes, you can invest in programs and in coaches and you can learn things, but you still have to do the work. Now, even though the program that we bring to you guys is 90% done for you, okay? Because they give you all of the setup. Everything is set up for you, your site, your funnel, your emails, all this stuff. You get all of that stuff taken care of for you. Because trust me, we have a lot of people. You got something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you got?
Somebody said on TikTok they've tried a lot, but none have helped.
All right. First of all, I want to clarify. What none have helped? Yeah. Are you talking about courses? Are you talking about programs? Are you talking about people? Are you talking about coaches, mentors? Let us know what none has helped means.
Yeah.
What exactly? Elaborate on that. I'd like to know.
And I'm going to back up real fast.
Go ahead.
People that were asking, what we're doing. I know Tech Review, you helped us out. It's affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, in general sense, we promote other people or the company's products, courses, coaching, whatever, softwares. When people use our links to buy those or to invest in, we're paid a commission off of that. Okay. It's as simple as that. We choose to be in the make money online niche. There are thousands of different niches and multiple hundreds of thousands of different products that you can do.
Yep.
But it's a very simple business model, but it does take time to learn. As Ryan was saying, it takes time to learn that business model, and it takes time to learn those skills. But once you have it, and once you can see success or gain success in one area, which we always advise people to start in the make money online niche, and there's a couple of reasons why. It's the fastest growing niche worldwide. And it's the niche where you can make all your mistakes and get a lot of help and support to get through those and learn. And then take out the product, put in the new product that you want to do, okay, and promote that. Okay.
Yep.
When we first started, Ryan's like, "Well, shoot, I love to fish. I'm just gonna go on my boat and fish and everything like that." It's not as easy as that, guys. All right, and it's really not. But in order to learn how to make money online, it's easiest to promote learning how to make money online.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
It is.
It is.
So once you climb that first mountain, which is like we said, make money online, then climb your next mountain or add two.
Yeah, I want to. I got a couple. We got tons and tons of comments coming in here, so
I know, I'm loving it.
I want to get a couple of these. So back to David McCarty. Actually, it was 4K in 21 hours, 21 days after he started. What? So again, absolutely amazing. You know, I've got Jason Hayden over here that's talking about, you know, he sees results every single day. You know, again, we have got a ton of students that are crushing this stuff, you know, and they're putting that work and that effort into it. Liz also has a question here. She goes, Liz says, how do I really connect with my posts? I'm not getting much interest. All right. So there's a lot of different things. Liz, if you could let me know, what's your platform? What are you promoting on? Are you promoting here on Facebook? Are you promoting on TikTok? Let me know, and then we can kind of fine tune that answer for you a little bit.
Steffi Monkey, I am gonna make a note. Can make a note of her username. Right. We're gonna reach out to you. Actually, if you could, you know what, Steffi Monkey, if you could please, because I haven't heard of anything happening with our landing pages and our opt-ins not working. That's the first I'm hearing about it. So if you could find Ryan on Facebook and just send him a quick DM, please. Yep. Just with your name and things like that, and we'll check on that for you. Okay. Yep. It's just Ryan Hops, and you'll see this big old mug there.
You'll see the beard.
I love the beard.
All right, so yeah, we got a ton of comments coming in and questions. You know, the thing about, all right, so Liz says Facebook, a little on Instagram and TikTok. Okay,
so start with one, baby.
All right, so Liz, let me ask you this: have you seen success with one platform yet? And the reason why I ask this is we always recommend that people go with one product and one platform when you're first starting out as a beginner. Right, this is the best way to go, because here's what's going to happen: if you're trying to post on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, all right, all three of these platforms have different strategies to them. All right, when we got going, all right, TikTok was a thing. All right, this was a couple of years ago. So TikTok was, I'm going to say, fairly new. It'd been out for a while, but really it hadn't been used a whole lot for business. Okay, and so when you went on TikTok, really it was all about as much content as you could do every single day. That was the name of the game with TikTok. Okay, you didn't really have to work a whole lot about hashtags and things like that. We used hashtags, and there was a little bit of strategy there, but the main key to TikTok when we got started was just post consistently and as many times a day as you could. All right, the more you could, the better off it was. The algorithm would push your stuff out there, and it was great. Okay, now there's a little bit more strategy behind it. Yes, you have to kind of use hashtags. You got to look at, you know, watch times and, you know, what kind of trends that you're hopping on, what kind of music that you're doing, you know, all these different things. Each platform is the same way with Facebook, right? Yes, you have to make posts on Facebook, but first of all, you need to make sure that your Facebook page is optimized. This was something I didn't know until just a few months ago. And what we mean by it needs to be optimized is you have to let people know who you are, what you're doing, and it has to be crystal clear, cut and dry. This is who I am. This is what I do. Here's where you need to go. Check this out. Okay. And so we've actually got a video. If you're interested in that, Liz, we can actually shoot you a video on actually optimizing your Facebook page. Okay. And we'd be glad to shoot that over to you. Just shoot me a message in Facebook Messenger and let me know that you'd be interested in that, and I can shoot that over to you. But there are strategies. You have to go out and you have to post on things. You have to post on other people's content daily. You have to go out and you have to send out friend requests.
That's scary.
Look for different things. You know, there's a lot of different strategies. So, Liz, my best piece of advice for you, if you're just kind of starting out, and if you haven't had success with any one of these platforms, scale it back a little bit. All right. Choose the one that you're most comfortable with, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, and figure out which one you're most comfortable with, and then focus on that. Focus on trying to figure out what the strategies are to be successful on that platform. Okay. The thing is, most people, when they start out, they want to hurry up. They want to hurry up. They want to get those results. So they think the more platforms that they're on, the better their chances are to get their information and their stuff out there. Okay. Go ahead.
When in reality, think about it. Okay, you're on 4 different platforms, right? If you're like, well, I'm going to do here. Now you're only able to exert 25% of your energy to each one of those platforms. Pick one. Now you're 100%. Right? You're 100% tuned in. Now get those in place, get all those systems in place, then branch out. Okay? There's only one way to eat an elephant, guys. And that is one bite at a time.
That's right. That's right. You know, Rory, thanks for being here. I know you got a lot of comments here. I'm going to throw some of them up on the screen here in just a bit. Liz, I'd love that. All right, awesome. You know, again, just shoot me a message over on Messenger and I'll get you a copy of that video where we actually, it's a training video. It's a good video on how to optimize your Facebook page. So
we're getting a lot of questions on TikTok about, is this the $7 15-day challenge, and also why did we move away from Legendary?
So, all right, first of all, what we're talking about is not the 15-day challenge with Legendary. If a lot of you have heard of that, you know, it's a great program.
It's
obviously, we have, I've got some hardware back here. You know, we are ranked platinum with Legendary. We've spoke at a couple of different masterminds for Legendary. We've been on the Wake Up shows a few times. It's a great program, and we still promote Legendary for those of you that are asking. Okay, but what we're talking about now is not Legendary. Okay, what we have found. Right. Again, Legendary is a great program, but what we have found is as people have gone through, you know, this program or that program, because guys, we've promoted several different programs and courses and coaches and things like that, you know, because we have found different things that we have found useful for us. Okay. But the biggest thing that we have found that is lacking in a lot of different programs and courses out there is support. And that's why we, as Wealth Warrior coaches, offer lifetime weekly coaching as a bonus for people that join the program that we are talking about today and the one that we are promoting today. Okay. This program is basically, it's a higher end coaching program is what it is. The course is great. It's an amazing program as far as teaching people the ins and the outs. And what's really amazing about this, and this is probably one of the biggest reasons why Meg and I decided to back this and become an affiliate for this program. The fact that people can take the information that is in here, along with the coaching and the support that comes along with this, and they can take the information and they can go promote whatever. And I know that all these other programs say, well, we'll teach you how to do this, and then you can go promote the program. The problem is a lot of people wind up buying into a program, and then it's that whole, I hate to say it, but it's almost like a whole circle jerk thing, okay? Where they feel stuck because they haven't been able to figure out how to take the information that they're learning and apply it to different things. Most people get into a program and then they learn that they can promote that program, but they don't know how to take that information and put something else in there. So they feel like they're stuck. And I can say that because Megan and I were there. When we got started, we did really great with one particular program, but then we couldn't pivot from that program. We didn't have the information really to be able to pivot from that program. So we didn't understand what to do.
We got a lot of information from it.
Right.
And we knew kind of what to do, but we needed just that.
Right.
That little bit more.
We were basically hanging our hat on one thing. And we were doing well. We were making money with it. It was awesome. But then it's kind of like that whole thing of all your eggs in one basket, right? We didn't really learn how to kind of diversify in different things that we needed to be in to support our business, to build that sustainability that everybody talks about. And so that's where when we joined this current program that we're in, and guys, we've been a part of a lot of different programs. Megan and I have bought, I don't know how many, we've invested in so many different programs, mentors, and coaches. And sometimes it was just about trying to figure out what little parts were in there that we could use. All right. And we have gotten into programs. We've invested in programs before, and we get in there and we go, what the hell did we just get into? This is not going to help us whatsoever at all.
The only thing it helped us is with what not to do.
Exactly. We learned, all right, we're not going to do that again. Okay. So even though we invested in them and we didn't really get a whole lot from them, we learned, all right, this is something that we're not going to do again. So we did learn from it, right? So we're always investing in education. You know, a lot of you that are watching, maybe this is the first time you've seen us, you don't understand our story, you don't understand where we came from. Our story is a big part of how we got where we're at, all right? And then one of those things is, and I love telling this story, is the fact that our journey really got started with a book.
Right there.
Yep, it's right there.
I got it. I got the book.
Right.
It's like the Bible of online.
This is the book. All right, so this book here is really what got it started for us, and it's Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. All right, and for those of you that know me, and for those of you that don't know me, I was not a reader. I don't like to read, or I should say, I didn't like to read.
You still don't read. You listen though.
I still listen, but I do read. I've read more in the last couple of years than I probably have the other 40 years of my life. But I also understand now that I have to keep educating myself on different things and learning different things. If I don't, then I'm not going to progress in my business. And this is the type of effort that I talk about that a lot of people aren't willing to do to be successful, right? A lot of people are willing to say, hey, I'll put in some time, I'll put in some work, you know, and really what they're doing is they may be doing some busy work, or they're not really committed enough to be able to say,
right,
all right, I'm actually going to do this. You know, tonight when everybody's gone to bed, I will probably stay up and either read, work on my business, message people. I'm working in my business, okay? Instead of going to bed when everybody else goes to bed. And spending those few hours working on my business makes the difference between us being successful and not. So that's where it comes into play. A lot of people, and I think Megan read a comment on TikTok just a few minutes ago about somebody said that they tried this or they tried that and it just didn't work.
It was people, by the way.
It was people, okay? And that's understandable because trust me, we've reached out to people that didn't help us either.
But
okay?
There's also a whole other thing. I'll get there in a second.
Okay.
Finish.
So it's a matter of making those decisions to say, hey, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm going to do. It all comes down to making those decisions and having that right mindset. Literally, what we do, 80% of it's mindset. And being able to be committed and dedicated to this is what I want to do. Okay? We have to make those choices. Like I just said, when everybody else goes to bed in the house, I could say, yep, I want to go over there and sit in a recliner and Netflix the rest of the night. Or binge watch my favorite show. But that's not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to get me out of where I'm at. It's not going to progress me in my life and my lifestyle and my business. So I have to make the correct decisions to do this and to move forward with it. And that is where most people will fail. A lot of people get started in this and they've got a 9-to-5. It's their plan A, and that's okay. All right? For me, I lost my job and then I started this. I wish I'd started it before then, but hindsight, right? 2020.
You would have never kept with it.
Exactly. If I had started this
Me personally,
whenever I had my 9-to-5, I personally would not have been successful with this.
But we've got students that
let me explain why. All right? For me, and for a lot of people, having a full-time job and then trying to do a quote-unquote side hustle, all right? You're not going to put 100% of your effort into it because you have that safety net. You have that 9-to-5 to fall back on. You're like, I can get to it tomorrow. I'm comfortable with where I'm at. Yep. I still make an income. I've got a job to go to tomorrow. I'm okay. So therefore, I have that that plan B mentality of this is my side hustle and I don't really have to work at it today because I can work at it tomorrow. I've got a 9 to 5, I've got a job, I'm okay. All right. For me, whenever I lost my job, I didn't have that safety net. It was like, all right, I've got to make this work. So I've got to work extra hard at this and make it work. Okay. I have known people to get into this as a side hustle. They work on it for an hour or two a day, start to make great money. And then within 6 months, they're able to leave their 9 to 5 because they're focused enough and they're dedicated enough to really, truly work on their business an hour or two or three a day, every single day to get it where they're wanting to be. A lot of people out there will not commit that kind of time for themselves, but yet they will commit that kind of time for someone else. So many people, and I trust me, this is coming from the heart here because when I had my 9 to 5, I would have done anything for my bosses. That's how I was raised. That's how I did things. If I worked for somebody, I gave it 110%. This is what I do. Okay? I'm willing to do that for somebody else, but yet I wouldn't spend the time that it took to create my own business on the side because I was comfortable with where I was at. Even though, we were living paycheck to paycheck and I always dreamed of a better lifestyle and wanted to travel and, wanted to spend most of my time fishing instead of working. I didn't have the dedication or the correct mindset to be able to say, all right, I'm going to work on a business, a side business or a side hustle or whatever, so that I could change my life. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. And even throughout our journey, as we got started, the first few months when we didn't really see the results that we were looking for, there was a time where, all right, it came down to decision time. There was an opportunity for me to go out and get a job because we tried the online stuff for a few months and it wasn't working. But we decided at that time to go ahead and pass on that opportunity and keep working in our business. Well knowing that had I took that job, that our online business would be no more.
Yep.
Yes, I would love to say that, yeah, I would have worked on it for an hour or two if I had a full-time job. I know I wouldn't. I know deep down, and I can honestly look at myself in the mirror and say, I know that I would not have done that because I would have been tired every day coming home, and I'd want to spend what little time that I did have in the evenings with my children and doing things with them. And I'd be so exhausted from working and doing stuff with the family that I would have had that same mindset of, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, as we all know, tomorrow never comes. So for me, I understand that mentality and I know why there's a lot of people out there that feel that same way. And it's okay. That's why we focus so much on mindset and we talk so much about it because it is very important. Now, here's the question. If you really, really, really want to change your life, not only for you, but for your family, but you really want to change that lifestyle, what are you willing to do that? Are you willing to take that extra time, be extra tired, so that you can work on your business? If you are, that's awesome. You're in the right spot. We can help you with that. And that's why our students that we have are seeing the results that they're seeing. Because they're putting in that time, they're putting in that effort, and they realize that this will pay off. And it is for many of our students.
Sometimes we ask people, in messaging and whatever, like how committed are you? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? And we'll get people like, oh, well, I'm like a 7. I'm like an 8. I'm like, nope. I don't want to work with you. Because I want to work with you if you're committed 100% to this. Because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want you to waste my time. And that's the harsh truth. That is the type of person that you want. So, back on TikTok, I don't know if you're still with me. And guys, I know it's a little glitchy on TikTok tonight. It's being a pain in the ass. If it's people that you weren't getting help from, I have to ask a couple of different things. One, and you don't have to respond. One, did you just reach out to somebody and ask for help, like for free? Or did you invest in these people? Okay. Because there's a difference. I mean, we're all about helping people, and we will, but when it comes down to it, like we just don't have time. I want to help every single one of you an hour a day for free, but that's just not how we can't. We can't, because then we can't grow our business, right? Okay. But that's why we do these things, these power hours and whatnot. But
I need this.
okay. But that's why we do these power hours. That's why, Ryan's offered up his Facebook messenger and things like that. Shoot us a message. Okay. But the other thing, but what I was getting at is, if these are people that you have invested in, and they're just like, that whole, what's that thing on? She's like, go little rock star. Bullshit. You need somebody that's going to look at you and hold you accountable and be like, dude, the stuff you're putting out there, it sucks. We need to look at this and change it. Okay. You don't need a cheerleader. You need a coach. Okay. We are going to be your biggest cheerleaders, but we're also going to be your hardest coaches. And that's what you need. I'm not looking to be your friend.
Nope.
If it develops into that, because it has in the past for us.
We got a lot of friends now in this industry.
We've started with coaching or had a student, and now they're, some of our best friends. But that's not who we're going to be at first.
Okay. So I know we've got a few people on here that are wanting more information, that are interested in joining us, wanting to figure more of this out. And if that is you, if you feel that way and you're wanting to join us, you're wanting to become part of this Wealth Warrior community, you're wanting to join us and changing your life, your lifestyle, you're trying to find a better way, drop us a hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan. Just drop a hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan, and we'll reach out to you with the details. Okay. What we offer now is, it's a great opportunity. It's a great resource. So many people are seeing so much success with this. All right. Mm-hmm. And the reason is it's that support. So maybe you've reached out to people in the past, and Megan's right. We can't do one-on-one coaching anymore. We are past that point. I would love to say, yes, we can do one-on-one coaching with everybody, but we can't do it. Our time is our biggest asset. All right. And with our business and with the growth, we don't have the time to do one-on-ones. All right. Now, I'm going to say this. If you are a beginner affiliate marketer, all right, and you're out there and you're trying to find your success, I will give you this little gold nugget.
Listen up.
Offer one-on-ones to be able to help other people. You have that time, you have that opportunity, and I promise you, if you're willing to offer that up, people will come to you and you will help so many people, and money will follow that. Mm-hmm. Okay. That is probably the number one asset that you have as a beginning affiliate marketer, is the fact that you have the time to be able to offer one-on-ones. Megan and I don't have that opportunity anymore, but we still help people. We still help people grow their businesses. And again, our students are coming in, going from 0 to 10K in 90 days. It's because of the support and the help that we give them. We do weekly group coaching that is live coaching. And sometimes these calls are 3 hours because we go through the entire room. It doesn't matter if there's 20 people, if there's 60 people, how many ever people are on these calls. We make sure that everybody has their questions answered before we get off these calls. And they happen every week. We also have a 24/7 messaging group. And yes, I can truly say it's 24/7 because there are members of our team that work with us that are in all corners of the globe and in different time zones. So yes, when we're asleep, we still have members of our Wealth Warrior coaching team that are available on that 24/7 messaging. So these are some of the results that this is the reason why people are getting the results that they're getting, because of the support that comes with this. We are available. Not only we have our accolades behind us. We've talked about this. We've got our trophies. We've got our plaques. We've got our diamond rings and all this stuff back behind us. Megan and I have done that. But that's not what you want. You don't want to see our results. What you want to see are the results of our students. And again, if you hop on our Facebook page, in our Facebook group, you will see the results that our Wealth Warrior students are getting. We just had David McCarty on. I think he's gone. He's already checked off for the evening. But, again, another one of our students that within 20 hours made $4,000 after starting only 21 days before that. Okay.
I don't know his backstory, so
it's very possible, and this is what our students are getting. That's what you want to see. You want to see someone that is willing to show you the results of the people that they are helping.
D asked, "How do I find those people?"
How do I find those people? Which people?
People to help.
The people to help.
Mm.
If that's what you're asking, is how you find those people that you're willing to help, put your message out there. Let them know that you're there to help them. That's all it takes. Go live on TikTok. Go live on Facebook.
Yep.
All right. In your content, tell people that you're here to help them. On your Facebook post, offer up help. If that's what you're asking for, that's the way to do it. Just, I promise you, if you offer up that help, people will come. There's so many people out there looking for help to get going with this.
And then your next question was, how do I help those people? How do I do that with a day job? You do it at night. You do it on the weekends. Okay?
Mm-hmm. You do it when you can.
You do it when you can. And I'm not saying be on Zoom calls from, 6 to midnight.
No.
We're not saying that, right? But those people that do reach out to you and that you do help, just ask them to shoot you a quick little testimony or something.
So I hear this all the time. People say, I don't have time. That is one of my biggest pet peeves when somebody tells me that they don't have time. Doesn't matter how busy you are. You have time. If this is truly what you want and you want to make a change, it comes down to making decisions. Now, again, I can honestly say this because I've been there. I used to be one of those people. I don't have time. I don't have time. And then I start to look at what it was that I was doing with my time. I had time. I just wasn't prioritizing my time. I wasn't making a priority of what it is that I was wanting to do. It sounded good. And yet my excuse was I don't have time. And we all have those times and those issues. Trust me, guys. Again, there is a couch 10 foot away from me over there, and I can see it. And it's got recliners in it. And I would love to go over there and just kick my feet up, pull the blanket up over my nose, and take a nap. But I know that that's not going to progress me in my business. So that is a decision that I have to make to say, okay, I'm not going to go over there. I'm not going to binge watch my favorite show and relax. I'm going to be here doing what I need to do in my business, whether it's creating content, whether it's responding to messages, whether it's creating emails, checking my sites, seeing what else I can do in my business to grow. Maybe there's other products out there that I need to be promoting and talking about. All of that stuff is a decision. And it takes that mindset of, yep, this is what I want to do. When you get started, we always ask, what is your why? And I always love the BS answer of, well, I want to make more money.
That's not an answer.
That's not a reason. That's not a why. Okay? For me, my why was my children, my family, and being able to spend more time with them.
See where I rank.
That is a why. I said family. Good Lord.
He's getting all serious here.
You guys out there know what I'm talking about, right? It's the ability to be able to live the lifestyle that I want to live. And just because I want the lifestyle doesn't mean I'm going to get it. I've got to make the decisions to work hard at it to get where I want to be. And sometimes, and I hate it, but sometimes that means, all right, I'm working on my phone and my kids are around and maybe we're watching a movie, but I'm still being able to spend time with them. But I also know that if I can do this now, that later down the road, we're going to have even more freedoms and more time to spend together than what we do now. And it's absolutely amazing now because I get to go to all of the soccer practices, the soccer games, the school events, go to church with the kids during school, whatever it might be. I'm able to do those things. I'm also able to be able to take the family and go on trips, on vacations, a lot more than we used to. You know, if we're in the store and the kids say, "Hey, I'd like to have something like that." All right, let's get it. Those are the types of things that I wanted to change in my life. Not being able to have to live paycheck to paycheck or worry about if a transmission goes out in a vehicle. Megan talked about this earlier in the broadcast. You know, we just what yesterday? No, Saturday. Saturday. You know, pickup truck that we have went out on us. Transmission. All right. Well, I just called up company and said, "Hey, come get this thing and fix it. I don't care. Just fix it. I want it fixed." We would never had that opportunity had we not started our online business and not have to worry about that. Another thing that I want to talk about, I had somebody that I know tonight that I found out, you know, somebody that I've known for several years, been in a very high position with a company for many years, had a great life, family, kids, everything because of his job and his position, his job. It's a great position and he's loved it. But he found out that they've got a new boss and they just learned that they're basically shipping his department out somewhere else. And he's either got the option to pick up and move his family or possibly lose his job. And I was talking with him tonight and he was telling me about this. And I'm like, man, that sucks. Even as happy as he is with the job that he has, he doesn't want to uproot his family and move away from his family. His kids are young and they're in school and he doesn't want to move them. And I understand that. But he's got to make now a decision, either his job or his family. And that's a tough decision. And nobody should be put in that kind of a situation, ever. But it happens. It happens daily. And so, again, these are good reasons to be thinking outside of the box. I made the commitment to myself that no one will ever hold the key to my future in their pocket ever again. I don't want to be working for someone else and have them be the ones to make the decision for my family and what's going to happen. I want that power for me and for my family. And that's what this opportunity and this business allows us to do. We are in control of what we do and how we spend our time and the success that we have. And trust me, you know, we can hit this full bore on, 100% of our energy on it, and it goes absolutely gangbusters. Things are wonderful. But then there are times where we pull our foot off the gas because we need a little bit of a break. And when we do that, sometimes the numbers fall a little bit, and that's okay. We choose when to do that. It's up to us, not somebody else.
Dee asked a question, do I charge these people or do I do this for free as far as helping them? Don't charge them. Do it for free. Okay.
When you're first starting out,
yeah,
make your focus helping as many people as you can. And what you need to do, Dee, is as you help people, and if you are truly providing value to people, you're truly providing them value and you can help them in their situation, all you need to do is ask them for a testimonial. All right? A testimonial is worth so much more than a commission or a payday.
Mm-hmm.
Because it comes full circle here, comes back around to if you can show others that you can get results for not only yourself, but the people that you're helping, that is priceless. At that point, when you get to the ability to say, hey, not only am I doing this for me, but I'm doing it for the people that I'm helping, now that's when you're going to find that the money is going to start to follow you and find you, because people will be willing to say, hey, they're helping people get to success. I want to get there. I need to figure out how I can work with that person. All right. And so again, if you've got the time and you're willing to help people, If you go out there and you can do a one-on-one with this person, that person, and then say, hey, the only thing I'm asking from you is once you start to see success, maybe when you get your first commission, shoot me a little 30-second testimonial. Okay. And I promise you, if you can start to do that and you can build that bank of case studies and testimonies, your business will start to take off. We did the same things.
Yep.
So again, if anybody is interested in joining us, wanting to learn more about the program that we offer, along with the absolutely amazing bonus package that we have put together with this, again, coming with lifetime weekly coaching, 24/7 access to messaging group. We've also got what we call our $1 million content library, because again, when people get started in this industry, one of the first things they say is, "Well, I don't know what kind of content you're creating." We have actually put together 100 of our best content ideas and most converting, proven videos, content ideas, all in one place. Again, we offer that as a bonus with people that come in and join us. And again, all we ask is, again, this does take an investment. When you join the program, you get the same resources that our other students are getting. And once you do that, we'll be willing to help you out, get you going. And even if you can't invest in it, that's okay. We have a ton of people that are here with us that haven't been able to invest, and that's okay. We don't turn them out. We don't turn them out in the cold. We have a Facebook group. We do these lives twice a week. We even do a third live. I do a live with our Wealth Warrior coaches every Thursday. Okay. So we're constantly here to be able to provide support and help, answer questions, but you have to take that step to say, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to ask my questions. I need help with this. And if you're willing to do that, again, let us know. I know we've got a couple of people that threw down the hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan. And again, if you're interested in working with us and you want to see those results, you want to see that going from 0 to 10K in 90 days, drop that hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan in the comments, and we'll be glad to reach out to you. Again, that's what it's all about. We're here to help you guys get started in your business. Shoot, we've already been on for an hour. Goes by quick, doesn't it? Do you have anything you want to add?
Not that wouldn't be another like half hour.
Oh, okay. It's easy to do it.
It's really easy to do. Yeah. I mean, and something we can talk about, Wednesday, going back to the people, didn't help out or whatever. And we can talk about it on Wednesday a little bit more in detail. There's so many people out there, you guys, that are like, well, I'll help you earn your first $1,000 online. I'll help you do this and everything like that. And they haven't done crap themselves. Mm-hmm. Yet they're charging people to do this.
Yeah.
So please do your research. If you've got questions about a person that you're thinking about doing or whatever, honestly, I wouldn't care if you shout us a DM and be like, hey, have you heard of these people? First of all, we don't bash.
Nope.
We will give you facts, but we will not bash. Okay. And then you can make an educated decision on that yourself.
Yeah. I have literally had people reach out. And this is just an example of how a conversation
and I won't
gone.
Pitch you either.
No pitch, just facts. But here's an example of how a conversation has gone for us. Individuals said they needed help and were struggling within their business. So, okay, no problem. Let's hop on a call. Get on a call with them. I'm like, all right. Get the introductory stuff. Hey, how's it going? All that stuff out of the way. Let us know a little bit about, give some insight on what it is that you're doing. And then that individual will go, well, all right, so I started in affiliate marketing. I'm like, all right, that's great. Have you had any success with it? Well, I tried to promote this. I tried to promote that. And there was this other thing that I tried to promote. And I'm like, all right, cool. How did that go? Well, I really didn't really get the results that I was looking for. All right, fair enough. That happens. So what is it that you're wanting to do? Well, I just want to start coaching. Okay. What are you going to coach on? Well, I'm going to coach on how to be an affiliate. Okay. That old adage of those who can't teach does not apply here. Okay. Like Megan said, do your research, check into people, because I promise you, there are a ton of people out there that are offering up coaching and they're charging premium prices for it. but yet they can't provide results. Maybe for themselves. Maybe they've done it for themselves, but they can't show the results that they've been able to duplicate with others. Some of them don't even have the results. Like, for instance, the conversation I was just talking about. You know, so I've got an individual that wants me to help them learn how to be a coach, but yet they haven't been able to do what it is that they're going to coach somebody on. And to me, that's a red flag. If you can't do what you say that you're going to teach me to do, how is it that I expect that I'm going to learn from you? So again, if you're looking towards trying to find someone to help you grow in your business, make sure that they've been able to not only get results themselves, that's first, but to be able to duplicate those results in other people. And that is one of the things, again, that we as the Wealth Warrior team can do, honestly. I've had several of our Wealth Warrior students on here with us tonight. A lot of huge success with them. I think we have had 6 people in the last month get their 10K marks. We've already got, and it's only the 3rd of October. I think we've already had 2 hit it in the month of October, and we're only on the 3rd day. So again, the results are there, and if you want to see them, again, we can show them to you. They're on our Facebook page. They're on our Reels. They're on our TikToks. Again, it's there. And if you got any questions, drop that hashtag Earn with Megan and Ryan. We'll reach out with you to get in touch with you to get you the details that you need. But the bottom line is it works. It's working for a ton of people out there. And if you truly are looking for that different situation, you want to improve your lifestyle for whatever reason, I am going to ask you when we get on a call, what's your why? So make sure you have it figured out. Don't you tell me money. I don't hear that. You know, really truly figure out what your why is, because I promise you, in the I'm going to say dark times, or in the times where you're kind of down, that why is what's going to keep you going. And if it's not strong enough, then it's not going to get you through. Okay. So, all right. Awesome. We've been at it for an hour. You know, appreciate it. It is the power hour. So we're not going to go too much longer here. Thank you guys so much that joined us on TikTok. Thank you so much that all of you that joined us on YouTube and Facebook. You know, again, we bring you the Megan and Ryan Power Hour every Monday and Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. So make sure that you join us this coming Wednesday, 8 p.m. We'll be back here again to answer questions, to talk with people. If you have anything particular that you want to talk with us about, feel free to drop a comment or a message in our Facebook group. What?
I was gonna say same thing.
Oh, that's just all.
That's what 12 years.
Yeah, no kidding, right? But again, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate all of you guys. If you happen to leave us a comment that you wanted some information, we're going to get back to you guys. We got all the comments here. You know, again, if you happen to be watching this on a replay, drop us the hashtag replay. And again, we look forward to seeing you guys again on Wednesday night when we bring you the Megan and Ryan Power Hour. And then for those of you that want to see us with the Wealth Warrior coaches, we'll actually be live with them this Thursday. So feel free to join that as well. And you can catch all of these events and live broadcasts on our Facebook page, our Facebook group. All of those are posted there. Profile, pages. We got all kinds of pages and stuff. YouTube. Just look us up. Megan and Ryan recommend. You can also come to my Facebook page. My profile is it's Ryan Hobbs. Feel free to follow me over there. Again, we post on there daily, and we do these shows twice a week. Yep. And then with the Wealth Warriors once a week. So, again, thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate all of you being here. We'll see you on the next Power Hour. Bye, guys.